Welcome back to the shop. In here playing with the supercharger for a rotary car. Like I said in the last video, I think it was last video. Oh, I also played with Bodywork on that. This was pulling up fuel down in the bottom of underneath the carburetor. I did modify the carb adapter to this M90 supercharger. I did have, it was a 90 that went across and then up. Cut that 90 out, now it's only 190. It offsets the supercharger a little to the passenger side, but oh well. But like I was saying, the fuel was pulling up in the bottom side. So I got a great idea. Let's use some JB Weld and fill it up a little bit. Now, I loosened this up, this little plate. I did this last night, so I don't know if it worked. It's hard, so maybe. That worked. Flip you around, show you. Inside, you can see how up top is that's actually the inlet to the rotors. Let's grab a light. You can see inside there, that's the top of the rotor. Right there. The hole that you see in the middle, that's the bypass. That's bypass port, whatever you want to call it. I wanted to maintain that. So, as you can see, I just filled up the bottom bit. I do have a little ledge there I need to clean up. But my thought is I'll put a piece of plastic over this and then bolt this on. Tip it in such a way so I can I'm kind of trying to do a little bit of a ramp, but this will be filled up to that height, and then I'm not restricting too much. It's a small motor, so yeah, I'll lose a little bit on the top end, but it should help. Right now, if I sit in an intersection with the car, it will pull fuel up. When I rev it up a little bit, it sucks that fuel in, kills the motor. It's not good. I figured out with JB Weld, if you warm it up a little bit, it gets more liquidy. So I made a little concoction, and that stuff's hard, in a can, and then I can pour it in. I think I need to find another can because this one's junk. My little mixing stick. Of course, pouring down inside here, I'm gonna have to hit perfectly down and not touch anything in there. So we're gonna experiment more. Oh, and there is a hole in the bottom here. You can see the fitting and then the bolt. And this bolt's long enough, it's actually up in there. So this is actually threaded into place in case it was loosen up or something, but this is my first time playing with JB Weld. I don't think that's loosening up. So I'm gonna cut this little ledge off and then block with plastic, fill that. I got another pack of JB Weld. Did I get the right stuff? Yeah, sure, I got the right stuff. This is the $550 degree when fully cured. So mix it together and pour it in place. As long as the motor doesn't suck it in, we'll be good. Stand by. I'm gonna clean some stuff up. Yeah, and I almost forgot that top bolt. The threads are stripped. So I gotta figure out how to hold that. Vice grips. Got my bolt holders. Bolt holders. So tighten this bottom. Just give it a little snug. Piece of plastic was just a packaging plastic, something or other. I need both hands. Yeah, sure. It's there. Can we see it? Not quite, but almost. So I'm gonna get this positioned. I'm gonna go a little nose high. But I gotta make sure when I pour that in there to not touch anywhere because that stuff's gonna stick. But the stainless, I can warm it up and it'll liquefy it some. So I think I manipulated a little bit doing that. So I'm gonna get some mixing stuff figured out and then start pouring JB Weld. Can you see down in there? Hard to show light. You can slightly see through that plastic on the height of the stuff on the inside. Little taps here with the hammer to kind of vibrate it because it's kind of not wanting to flow down onto the sides. So we'll see how that turns out. Give it the night, and then you should be able to put it on the car and give her. I actually think it's supposed to get cold again, but. That's Supercharger. That's how we're blocking off that with the epoxy. I got running, the intake's on it, but the inside I still had some holes. So that was my first attempt with JB Weld, so I kind of lied. I did coat the inside of that a little bit, and that's where I figured out if you warm it just a little bit, you can almost paint it JB Weld onto. So it's got a thin layer on it. I did take it for a drive like that. It shows no signs of separating, nothing like that. So we're good there. In the next video, actually I just need to edit. We cut the quarter panel off the parts car and then cut the wheel well open for the, well, big tires. And then I made a template. See how we did that. Seth came over and helped. We gotta figure that out. Other than that, rotary car is pretty good. Other than tires like to rub. Pretty good. Got lifted up in the back quite a bit. I don't like it. I am working on designing the front suspension because the rear is so wide. Got 1.5 inch spacers or so on the rear. I bought a wheel bearing. This is a wheel bearing that is for a 2005 Cobalt, Chevy Cobalt or Pontiac G5, Saturn, something another. My thought is I can use that to fabricate spindles for front suspension, for tubular front suspension. Now, this phone's really hard to hold. So I'm going to put you on a stick. On a stick, look at that. Get away a little bit. But if we look down the side of the car, the rear is wider than the front. So my thought is we're gonna try and lengthen the A-arm. Well, it's only got an A-arm on the bottom. We'll actually make upper A-arms to move the front suspension out, basically a long travel suspension. Use that hub assembly for fabricated spindle. The rear axle, need to swap that because I'm gonna blow that up with how this is running now. I'm not entirely sure what rear axle to use yet, but I'm gonna try and do like a full floating, whether I use this wheel bearing and mount it to the end of a cut axle and then modify the axle shafts to fit into that. Or I was looking Honda Civics, you got bearing, hub, all that stuff bolts together. Build an adapter on the end of axle. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but when I figure it out, I'll probably do a video or 2 or 5, or I'll do a video about it. But Supercharger should be on. Coming up soon. That's settling out really nice. Let's throw some light into it. Oh yeah. Other nice swirl marks of white that I have in there where it's not the best. It'll work. What else? I think that's about it. So, oh yeah, I attempted to use glass. Don't use heat glass. Don't heat glass with a torch. Yeah, don't do that. Bad idea. But we're gonna have some fun, keep playing around. Hopefully have this thing back together and do some driving here soon. So thanks for watching.